guys, PJ Sullivan with Mikelson Yachts here on an awesome listing. This is a 2017 Mikelson 43 Zeus, and we made a video on this boat a while ago, just kind of a walkthrough, and it was at anchor. We did kind of an interior walkthrough, but we thought we'd bring it out on the bay today, show you guys some actual footage of the boat running, so come check it out. Hey guys, so I just wanted to start up here on the bow and talk to you guys a little bit, some really cool things about this Mikelson 43 Zeus. First thing you notice, if you look behind me, there's some cool San Diego landmarks. We have the Midway aircraft carrier, which is now a museum. Really cool San Diego landmark and place to visit. We have the fish market, and if Sam can zoom in, we have the kissing couple. I don't know what that's called, but it's a Navy sailor kissing a nurse, I guess coming home from World War II. And then obviously you've got some really cool buildings and stuff behind us. But the reason that I wanted to show you guys this backdrop, obviously nobody's in the flybridge running the boat. We've got this on Skyhook. Skyhook is a feature that I'm sure most of you are familiar with, but it's a really cool station keeping feature. It's anchorless anchoring. You only get that on the Zeus, and it's so cool because you can sit here for hours, and you'll notice the landmarks behind me are not moving, and Sam can show you, but we do not have an anchor down. So really cool. You can sit here all day long, hang out, you can get your lines and fenders ready. Skyhook's a really cool feature, so wanted to kind of show you guys that from the perspective here, so you can see that, you know, looking at behind me at the backdrop of downtown and everything, we are not moving. And the wind's blowing a couple knots, so we should be moving if we weren't on Skyhook. So thought I'd show you guys that. Come check out the rest of the boat. Hey guys, I wanted to show you the anchor, the rib, the tender, call it what you will, but the shore boat on this Mikelson 43, it's a really nice unit. It's a Zodiac yacht line. The yacht line is a really cool dinghy because they incorporate a lot of the accoutrements, the sort of upgraded features on this. If you come look, they put, you know, the faux teak on the floor and on these little side steps. It's a full center console. It's got some really nice seating with storage underneath, cool bow rail area. This dinghy's in great shape. It's powered by a 50 horsepower Yamaha. In my personal opinion, Yamahas are the best outboards out there. I'm sure we'll get some hate for that, but that's just my experience. So really cool dinghy. It's about 12.5 feet, Zodiac yacht line, and comes with this 2017 Mikelson 43 Zeus. So this is a great feature. And then while we're up here on the bow, I wanted to show you guys the anchor locker. These anchor lockers are awesome. They've plenty of storage. We got our window cover in here. You can see there's lines, hose, you can put fenders, gasoline for your tender, but everything's below decks, which is really nice. You got a fresh and saltwater wash down up here, our Muir anchor windlass. This is a great place, like I said, for storage. And then you don't have anything on the deck to trip over. So when you're walking around the bow, if you're fishing or hanging out, whatever, everything's below decks, which is really nice. So really nice feature to have. And then, like I said, you can store all your covers, fenders, gasoline, whatever you want to put in there. And then we do have our up and down foot pedals for the windlass up here on the bow, but those are very low profile, not really a trip hazard. So, and then obviously we've got our bow pulpit, really cool on this Mikelson 43, so you can do your Titanic, King of the World, for all those Titanic fans out there. What are you pointing at?
The thrust.
Oh yeah, you can see the water moving a little bit because we're on Skyhook. So the engines are running, and again, Sam can pan around the boat, but we haven't moved. We're still right here in front of the Midway carrier. It's pretty cool to just hang out on Skyhook and enjoy the day. Not have to worry about dropping your anchor or, you know, pulling it up or spraying off the mud or any of that. This boat's got some cool fender racks up here. There is paddleboard racks as well, and then we've got our WD-800 steelhead davit. Nice units, these davits. So yeah, that's kind of the bow, and come back and we'll show you guys some cockpit features. All right guys, back here in the cockpit, again, just talking about the Skyhook. I don't know if Sam can show you the flags, but you know, there's a couple knots of breeze, so it's got to work to keep us here to some degree, and you can see a little bit of thrust coming out the back of the boat. You don't want to go swimming when it's on, but it's really cool to just be able to sit here. And then if you did want to move, I've got our auxiliary joystick here in the cockpit, which is really nice. So I come over, push the transfer button. That automatically kicks us out of Skyhook. And now we're on our joystick down here in the cockpit. And I can completely control the boat in every direction with this joystick. It's intuitive. If I push sideways, the boat goes sideways. If I twist the top, Sam can show you, but the boat will just twist as I twist the top of the boat. So you can see I'm just holding the top of the boat over, or the top of the joystick, and the boat is just turning. So really cool feature to have, and it's progressive, so or proportional. So the more I turn it, the more thrust it gives it. And you can probably hear the engines revving up a little bit. But it's really cool to have this. This is great for fishing, docking. Just nice to be able to be back here in the cockpit. And then if I want to, you know, back up, I just push back on the joystick and the boat moves backwards. So again, really nice to have this joystick in the cockpit. And with the joysticks on these Zeuses, you have excellent control of the boat. You can move it in any direction, twist it. It works really well. So, and then when you're not using it, just put it away. I'll head up to the flybridge and show you guys what's going on up here. All right, guys. So we pulled up the FLIR camera. I want to show everybody this. This is a really cool feature, and although it's daytime, everything you're seeing on the screen would be the exact same if it were nighttime. The FLIR is really cool, so I can look at our bow. There's our nice dinghy. And then I can pull it up and I can look at downtown and I can scroll over and I can show you guys everything that's going on. Oh, there's the Midway, the bow of the Midway right there. I'll stop touching it so you can see. But it's amazing. So this is night vision.
I just saw a bird that flew by.
It's not low light, it's no light. So you don't need, I don't believe you need any ambient light. There's a boat going by right there, and Sam can show you the actual boat, little pilot boat. So the FLIR is amazing. These cameras are not an inexpensive option, but they are really cool. If you're going to go out and do any boating at night, these are amazing to have. And you can change colors, which is cool. So we'll go change colors, red, what's the movie? Not Terminator.
Gamma.
Gamma. No. Predator. Predator style. Red. So anyway, super cool. Really neat feature to have on this boat. And we're going to take you guys out and just kind of run the boat, show you what it's all about. So let's go. All right, guys, so we're idling through San Diego Bay right now, and we had one of our customers who recently bought a Mikelson 43 Zeus say, you know, one thing you guys never highlight in your videos is the acceleration on the Zeus boats. The Zeus boats, they have direct horizontal thrust. There's no shaft that comes down at an angle, so acceleration is considerably faster. You have twin counter-rotating props, which get considerably more bite than just a single propeller. And so the Zeus have some really cool advantages. And we're going to show you guys right now, might as well, since we're out here, we'll put the hammers down and show you how quickly these boats accelerate kind of out of the hole. And not something apparently we do enough. So we're going to show you that right now. Sam, you ready? Here we go. Hammers down. That's full throttle. And I'm watching the knots go up, and you'll notice you hear the turbos kick in. It happens pretty fast, and it's pretty cool. And now we're doing 25, 26, 27 knots, 28 knots, 28 and a half, 29 knots, 29 and a half knots. Sam, show him the GPS here real quick. 29.4. 29.8, 29.9. Oh, come on. We must be going against the current.
Now we hit 30.
So I'm going to slow down to about a nice fast cruise. So you can cruise these Zeus 43s all day long at 23, 24 knots. And it's, but you can see it didn't take us very long to get up and do almost 30 knots out of the hole there. So pretty cool. And again, these are, because of that direct horizontal thrust, no shaft angle, and the twin counter rotating props, the pod is very efficient going through the water. So these are a little bit more fuel efficient than a conventional drive boat. So there's definitely some advantages on these 43 Zeus boats. So,
we'll give you guys another angle.
What is it?
We'll give him another angle.
Oh, okay. We're going to do that again? Yeah. All right. All right, slowing down.
Decelerate fast.
Sorry. Yes, they do. All right, guys, so I'm up here in the flybridge. You can't see me, but I'm mic'd up, so it's making it to Sam's phone. So I'm gonna hit the go full throttle again so you can see kind of an out of the hole to full throttle from the cockpit vantage point. And then one other thing that Nick told me they did the other day on a 43 Zeus is they mounted a GoPro up on the bow and did some aggressive turns. The other thing that these Zeus boats do amazingly well is turn really sharp and aggressively. And so it's kind of fun. So I'm gonna, after this, I'll see if Sam can maybe sit somewhere and try and keep the camera stationary, and we'll put them into some aggressive turns and try and give you guys an idea of how that works. But right now I'm gonna put the hammers down. I'm just gonna turn a little bit here. And then we're gonna go from 0 to 30 as quickly as we can. All right, you ready, bro?
Yep.
Here we go. All right, we're full speed there, about 29 knots, and nice and comfortable. So I'm gonna pull back to about a 25 knot cruise. And you can do this all day long, no problem. All right, so I don't know how it's gonna look from here, but I'll put it into a couple of aggressive turns, and then maybe Sam can get in a different position, show you guys. But I mean, it's a really comfortable turn because it leans the right way, but it's kind of like driving a giant wave runner. I mean, it's amazing how sharp it turns. Boat leans the right direction. Really cool. You got to be a little bit careful if you got people on board if you get too aggressive, because you might go flying off the side. So you got to warn them before you go into anything too hard. What's that? Aggressive turns?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'll keep it over. We'll do a circle. This boat can turn almost in its own length at about 25 knots. It's pretty damn cool. The other neat thing is when you're idling, and I can show you guys, but if I slow down and I've got both engines just in idle, which is our slowest speed forward, if I turn the wheel hard over, the boat literally just turns in its own length. It doesn't have to, it doesn't really make any forward headway. So we're idle right here. So if I go all the way over, the boat basically just spins in place, which is really cool. You've got that vectored thrust. You're not redirecting the thrust with rudders. You're actually turning the thrust, which is why it can sit here and spin like we've got the throttles crossed up on a conventional dry boat, and it's really cool. So it'll just spin in its own length all day long. And again, I've just got it in idle forward with the wheel turned hard over. And then I'll straighten this out. We'll head back toward the dock. But yeah, these Zeus boats are really cool. And this boat has the same power that we've got on our new conventional boats, which is a 6.7 liter, 550 horsepower Cummins inline 6 engine. So same power plants as we use currently on the conventional boats, but it's coupled up to a pair of Zeus pods, which is a really great combination. So we're gonna head back to the dock, and we'll show you guys what docking's like on a Mikelson 43 Zeus with the joystick. All right, guys, so we are just coming into the dock here, and we're gonna give you guys a little tutorial on joystick maneuvering. We're gonna actually put it on our end tie at the office, do a couple little minor things to it, and then bring it back to it and slip over at the Konakai. And at this point, the boat has a really cool transferable slip at the Konakai Marina. And it's got a killer view of La Playa right between Southwestern and San Diego Yacht Club. So if you're looking for a cool slip with an awesome boat, there's a cool opportunity on this one. So if Sam can show you, this is where we keep our Mikelson work docks. And you can see we've got our Gen 2 43 there, and then another Gen 2 43. But so coming in, guys, super simple. So if I push the joystick any direction, the boat will do that, and then if I twist the top, the boat will spin. So the cool thing is you can use the two together. So as I push forward, I can twist the top and I can turn the boat. So as I come in, you just have really good control. And then if I'm going forward, and if I want to stop, put on the brakes, I just give it a little bit of reverse. My brakes on, stops me, and then I can twist the top, and that spins me on my axis. And so you kind of have more control with your two little fingers than you ever would with conventional drives and a bow thruster and everything. And there's no thruster on this. All the propulsion is at the aft end of the boat, but it's amazing because the pods will turn independent of one another, and with that vectored thrust, they're able to pull the boat sideways, to twist it, to do everything you ask it to do. So you can see, and you know, as always, slow is pro. There's no reason to do anything fast. Although this joystick, if you push it to the max, it'll give you about 1/3 of the available horsepower, but it won't give you all of it, which is actually a good thing because that'd be too much for certain people.
Hey, I'm gonna go down and film up the side of it.
Okay.
And can you just give me some straight sideways so people can see what that looks like?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna get us in position here, guys.
Hey guys, it's Sam. I'm so sorry I didn't realize it, but when we were filming, PJ's lapel microphone died. But anyways, he's showing you guys right now how easy it is to dock this Mikelson 43 with the joystick. You just push the joystick straight sideways, and the boat goes straight sideways. Back to PJ.
Nice smooth landing right against the dock. And again, just with the joystick here, so.
Give me the send-off.
Super easy. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us on this 2017 Mikelson 43 Zeus. This boat is available. $890,000 is the asking price. LLC, super cool boat. It runs great, clean, got dinghy, davit, FLIR night vision, nicely outfitted boat. Our awesome skid chairs, you guys know all about those. So give us a call, come check it out. Love to show it to you.